Hello everybody, today we're just going to talk about a few things that I've noticed. So like, if you've been watching the show, you would have noticed that a lot of these second-hand ADs, they have all the sports model Rolexes, yeah? And if you go to the AD, you hardly see any sports models. Sports models like Hulk, Batman, Coke, Daytona, Bluesy, Smurf. Like, you won't see these watches in a Rolex AD because a lot of these second-hand ADs, like I say, they like to go in there, buy them out for full price and then put them in their stores and put a premium on it. But some people can afford the premium and some people can't afford the premium. And if you're trying to invest in a watch, you don't really want to pay the premium and be waiting like 3 years to 2 years for it to go up enough for you to now make your investment, put in your investment. Do you know what I mean? So I understand that. The best thing you can do now is when you go to a Rolex AD, yeah, you can't just go in there and say you want to put your name on the list. That's the problem. You're gonna have to buy maybe a few stuff, maybe 2 stuff, maybe I'll give you an example, maybe a chain for your woman when it's her birthday, and make sure you leave a good impression of yourself when you're there buying whatever you need to buy in the shop. And then after a couple of weeks, you probably go in there and buy something else again, or go make an inquiry. And then once they get familiarized with your face, if it's the right time and the watches are in, then they might deal with you. Do you understand? They might give you a call back because you're really interested in buying a watch and you're interested in buying an engagement ring as well or something. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because these ADs know what people are doing. So especially people like me and you walking into the AD, tracksuit bottoms, hoodie, or not dressed appropriately to what they want, they're gonna think we're flippers. They're gonna think we're coming in there to buy the watch, to go down the road and sell it. So most of them will tell you, no, we ain't got no waiting list, and no, we ain't gonna have those in stock at all. When they do have them in stock, they won't even tell you. They just save them for their best customers. So, but you can be lucky, like I've been lucky before, to walk into a shop and see the watch that I want in the window and a sports model, and then I buy it, knowing that I've doubled my money because I bought it from the Rolex direct. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, Rolex, let me tell you a little bit about Rolex. Rolex is a charity. People don't really know. Rolex is a charity. Rolex, in 1919, Rolex left England to go to Switzerland because England, they were going to start in their war and the taxes were a bit high. So the owner of Rolex decided, no, at 24 years old, I'm coming out of here. So he went to Switzerland and started his business in Switzerland. And then obviously, because it's a money place, he used his brain and turned his business into a charity. Now, charity, you can't ask charities how much they make. You can't ask charities who they give their money to. You can't ask charities really anything if you really know about how it works. Now that's another whole story. I'll probably tell you about that in another time, yeah? But so if you make a Toyota or Mercedes Benz, it will take you like 15 to 9 hours to make a car from scratch. And people that are sitting there going, are you sure? Yes, it does. It takes about 13-15 man hours to make a whole car. Now to make a Rolex, it takes about a whole year, even longer, certain watches, and it will take about 500 to 1,000 people that will be involved in your watch, and that is like with the people that are going to be doing the promotion, the design, the boxing, the delivering, the 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 making of the watch. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes into all the little parts and bits and everything. So it ends up being a lot of people dealing with that one watch. Rolex, they've been around for a long time, and they were the first people to make a waterproof watch. And it was called the Oyster, and it was the first watch that could go underwater. When it comes to quality, when it comes to price, it's like amazing. You think to yourself, why is it so expensive? They know what they're doing. They're not looking to take your money. They're a watch making company that love watches, that is going to go on and on forever. Do you understand? Not like other companies where their owners are still alive and still making critical decisions. I'd rather keep my money into Rolex where it's safe.